They say distance makes the heart grow fonder, but let's be honest. Distance can also make the heart feel, well, a little bit lonely. Whether your kids have moved out, your grandkid lives 5 states away, or your best friend is across the country, staying connected in 2026 takes more than just a like on a photo. I'm Wilhelm-Volpi, and I write about faith and family. Today we're going to start something new. Welcome to the Connection Experiment. Over the next 30 days, we aren't just going to talk about family, we're going to practice it, no matter how many miles are in between us. In this video, I'm going to share the 1 2-minute habit that has turned a once-a-week check-in with my own distant loved ones into solid, ongoing relationships. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll have your first experiment ready to send. I know a lot about being far from family and friends. Since leaving my hometown at the ripe age of 22, I've lived in 3 different countries and as many states here in the US. Let's just say I did not marry the boy next door. We don't have any extended family here where we live now on either side. And we're also at that stage of life where our older children are beginning their own lives as young adults. We just don't get those calls for, hey, let's go grab lunch, or can you help me with this project, from our family members or our oldest friends. We're scattered all around the world. Maybe you've experienced something similar. So my approach to keeping connection strong has changed over the years. With time, I've realized it takes intentional effort to stay in touch and have real meaningful relationships. That is just as true for family members as it is for friends. The challenge is, though, that the demands of life can be real tyrants. I mean, who's got time for long phone calls, FaceTimes, or a quick trip, even if it is just a weekend? I've really had to reframe how I think about staying in touch. For starters, I don't wait until I have a reason to call anymore. I just do it, even when I have nothing even remotely interesting to report. You never know, maybe the other person has something fun to talk about. The other thing I do is I take advantage of downtime. I'm not really talking about downtime in that there's nothing to do. I'm doing stuff, but I can still talk while I'm doing it. For example, my commute home from work. That's a prime time to make a call. Same thing when I'm doing the laundry or making dinner. Let's just say if I waited for true downtime when there was nothing that I should be doing, well, that basically never, ever happens. But these 2 hacks have helped me stay in touch a little bit better with the day-to-day lives of the people I love. I know more about what's going on with my big kids, or my dad, for example. And the crazy thing is, they're so simple. To be honest, I just needed to think about checking in differently. It's okay to call just because. You don't really have to have anything on your mind. And also take advantage of those times when you can talk, even while you're doing something. The Harvard study of adult development, the longest study on happiness ever conducted, has proven for over 80 years that good relationships keep us happier and healthier, period. And in his book, The Good Life, Robert Waldinger wrote about modern follow-ups to this research that showed the protective power of relationship. It lowers cortisol and boosts immune function. All of that works even over digital means. As long as you feel like you've got someone to lean on in a crisis, your brain reaps the neurological rewards of connection. So who are you going to call this week on your drive home, or while you're washing dishes or going for a walk? And also, how are you going to commit to doing this not only this week, but next week and the week after that? Would a reminder on your phone help? A strategically placed Post-it note? Whatever it is, the important thing is to make the effort. Remember, love is a verb, an action. It's not just a warm and fuzzy feeling. The effort to call actually creates more intimacy than sitting in the same room in silence. In fact, our faith calls us to this kind of intentional effort. The writer of Hebrews reminds us to consider how we can spur one another on toward love and good deeds. Your 2-minute call isn't just a nice thing to do. It's an act of deep encouragement and a way to actively commit to one another. So here's your connection experiment for this week. I want you to pick one person that you miss talking to and schedule a 2-minute connection call with them during your downtime, while you're driving, doing laundry, or walking the dog. Don't wait for a reason. Just call. Just connect. Come back next week, and we'll talk about how to move past the small talk and dive into the deeper connection that we're all really craving. If this video gave you an idea for who to call or how to connect, please hit the like button. It really helps this message reach more people who might be feeling that distance also. And if you are ready to take the 30-day connection challenge with me, subscribe so you don't miss next week's challenge. Until then, go practice some love. I'll see you next week.